My boyfriend was acting weird, so I thought he was cheating. Years later, I'll find out the truth.
Aaron, M, 28, and I, F, 24, had been together for 2 years when everything went down the drain.
It all started when we were planning a trip. We wanted to go to Switzerland together because I finally wanted to climb the Zugspitze. We were passionate climbers. We had even met on a climbing holiday. As soon as we booked a plane, Aaron was home less and less. Then he started hiding his phone constantly. He hardly talked about his day anymore and regularly jumped out of bed at night to answer any phone calls he couldn't make next to me. I became more suspicious daily, but I didn't dare to ask him. I finally asked his best friend if he knew what was happening with Aaron and explained the situation to him. His friend was getting paler and visibly nervous. At that moment, I concluded that Aaron was cheating on me, and his friend knew it. No sooner had the realization settled in my head than I went back into the house angrily. Aaron was standing at the grill and didn't get the whole thing at first. But as I started to pack my things and called my brother to get me, he noticed something was wrong and tried to stop me from leaving. I was so angry that I didn't tell him why I was going. I couldn't even look him in the face. It didn't take long for my brother to get to our house, and without another word, I got in the car. I stayed with my brother for a few days and blocked the whole family and Aaron. I'm not a fan of revenge and petty BS. I wanted to figure out how to end it all quick and painless. After a week, my brother came with a letter from Aaron. I tore it up without reading it. When my brother, 2 of his friends, and I went into the house to get my things on a day when I knew Aaron was not there, I also found a letter on my desk. I tore it up again and packed up my things, and took everything that was mine with me. I never spoke to Aaron again. His friends stayed away from me. Although his parents spoke to my parents, they respected that I wanted peace and quiet. I quickly found a new apartment, and even though it took me a long time to get over it all, I never sought the final conversation with Aaron. 3 years later, I met one of his friends in a cafe. He was obviously angry to see me. I wanted to avoid him when he told me straight out that I had to be the most awful beach on this planet. Aaron had planned to propose to me on the Zugspitze. I was so shocked that the coffee fell out of my hands. The late-night calls were from Switzerland, with the people helping him on the spot. He was nervous and worked so hard to get the money he needed for his plan. We looked at each other briefly before he shook his head and left the cafe. I feel so stupid. I could have had anything if I'd just opened my mouth. Now I'm wondering if I shouldn't try to contact Aaron after all. Maybe he will take me back?